Wacha Babu awasalimie kwa dakika moja na uweke nidhamu tafadhali.
Kidogo tu Sifuna, hii ndio siku ya mwisho SG wangu. Nimejua hawa wadozi wetu hawatanikaribisha hapa tena. Wacha niongee kwa sababu Raila alipokuwa mzima nilikuwa nachukua hata 1 hour ya kuongea. Saa hizo wadozi wetu wengine hapa hawakuwa hata kushikwa na mtu wa Kanjo. To Baba the Great, we want to tell our people to rise up. Rise with courage. Rise with conviction. Rise with strength to fight because we...
So that is Babu Owino speech in ODM celebrating 20-year-old since its foundation in Mombasa. What will you tell? What will you say when, it comes to the future of ODM and maybe the leadership, the relationship between Babu Owino, ODM party, and some of the core principles and leaders that are within ODM party? Hope you've understand. Fathom, look at the reality of the body language of Babu Owino, his speech and everything that he has said in that, celebration. By yesterday, Babu Owino could not make or have his presence at the second celebration of 20 years of ODM. And in fact, the SG of that party, Sifuna, talked about it and assured people, the fans of ODM, that today that has marked the 15th of November, Babu Owino presence will have to be seen at the third celebration, 20th of ODM party in Mombasa. And that promise has been fulfilled. This speech is a speech of Babu Owino at celebration of ODM third day. You've heard him saying well that this might mark his last day in ODM or speech with ODM candidates. Saying well. In fact, at some point there, you've heard Sifuna was about to cut him off, off the Babu Owino speech. And that was the main thing that brought Babu Owino to say, this might be my last day, Sifuna, so give me time to speak here. What do you think? Is that still relationship that Babu Owino had while Raila Odinga presence was alive, still permanent with the ODM, core principles and leaders? And do you think there's a way that these people have brushed their shoulders with Babu Owino? Is there somebody that want to have the power and now Babu Owino is being diminished, like they have to give that power to another person? Then away from that, Babu Owino has said it well, like there are people in ODM party that, feel like that is their party. And if they see Babu, they feel they have certain jealousy that is not, is not such humane. Babu Owino has talked about that during his today's speech. What again do you think? Let me have to get your reactions at the comment section. Away from that, Babu said it well, like by yesterday when his presence was not there at the second celebration day in Mombasa, saying there were some, some beneficiaries that were given to ODM leaders. And Babu Owino will not have such, beneficiaries. And at that same point, and as he was giving his speech, Babu has managed to ask at the junta why then he was flagged aside as people were benefiting for such positions. And still there was a crowd to cheer for the man Babu Owino. These are questions that are raising concern. And in fact, before Babu would have been given that opportunity to talk with his fans and to address the ODM delegation and ODM fans and leaders, Sifuna warned him to be disciplined and to maintain the disciplinary rules of the ODM party and as he is giving speech. At the end, when Babu ends his speech, Sifuna reminds Babu, like, you've gone against our rules. Like, could I give you a chance, next time when maybe such opportunities come out? Like, there's that disagreement within ODM. It's just, in in front of camera where people try to get that, know that ODM is in unity. But Babu Owino and ODM, that gap is too large and people just have to think about it. That gap is too large. What do you think in that today's Babu Owino speech? Let me get to know what you think at the comments section. Remember, these are the talk town inside SCTV, and your journalist here is Tom Onyao.